Hello everyone, Dr. Suneel Dhand, internal medicine physician. Welcome to another video. There is no doubt in my mind that one of the biggest catastrophes facing the United States and many other Western countries right now is related to diet, what people are consuming every day. And I am absolutely certain that fewer things in history have been more devastating for humanity than the standard American diet, or SAD, very appropriate abbreviation there, because it has damaged, hurt, caused disease in, and ultimately taken millions of lives out there. Hundreds of millions of people right now are affected by this problem. And the roots of this problem go back some time. What we're eating nowadays is vastly different from even what people ate 3 to 4 decades ago. But is there some hope on the horizon? From one of the most well-known medical journals in the world, the New England Journal of Medicine. Now, I'm not going to mince any words. In my opinion, this is an absolutely terrible medical journal that has pushed a lot of actual misinformation over the last few decades. But don't take it from me. Go online and read about the history, about what they did in the 1960s, when there was a lot of debate over what was causing heart disease. And basically, the New England Journal of Medicine published a massive research article which went on to shape dietary policy for decades. And what they said was that dietary fats were to blame for heart disease and not sugar. But wait. Years later, it was found that the Harvard scientists who published in the New England Journal of Medicine were actually paid off by the Sugar Research Foundation to say that. And we all know what happened next, an absolute catastrophe of soaring chronic diseases. And we've seen this with many other medications and therapeutics, which are routinely pushed by publications in the New England Journal of Medicine. But again, don't take it from me. Go to their website and look at who is sponsoring them. All of the ads all over their publications, and you will realize why things are the way they are. But is there a ray of hope on the horizon with regards to wanting people to eat a healthier diet? Let's look at what was recently published in the New England Journal of Medicine. So here we have a very recent piece, Nutrition in Medicine, a new review article series, published on April the 10th. Well, that is a ray of hope, isn't it? Nutrition in Medicine. Maybe they really want to focus on how food is medicine. Let's take a look. Worldwide, 11 million deaths per year are attributed to suboptimal diets, including those with high sodium, low whole grain, and low fruit content. Oh my goodness, there I was, very excited after reading the title of the piece. And there you have it. In the first sentence, the researchers focus on sodium intake, whole grain intake, and fruit intake. What about the fact that hundreds of millions of people, unfortunately, are basically eating themselves to death with unacceptable intake of ultra-processed foods, sugars, and refined carbohydrates? Not a word about that in their opening sentence. The main problem, ultra-processed foods and sugars, but they seem very concerned about whole grains, salt, and fruits. Dietary factors contribute to hypertension, obesity, heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and cancers, especially gastric and colorectal cancers. Yes, that is correct. Totally inadequate education, but will they be giving the right education? And by the way, the relationship between diet and health isn't as complex as many of these authorities make out. That is just smoke and mirrors. It is actually quite simple what the real problems are if anyone actually wants to address the root causes. They talk about malnutrition in older adults. I don't see so much about the soaring rates of obesity. Multiple professional societies have called for more nutrition education for current and future physicians. They want some basic competencies in food composition, nutrition across different life stages, essential nutrients, evidence-based diets. They talk about President Joe Biden's 2022 National Strategy on Hunger, Nutrition, and Health, emphasizing that food is medicine. Imagine having that as a title instead of combating the soaring rates of obesity, including all of the associated illnesses and chronic diseases. They call for ongoing research. So what is this journal, supposedly the world's premier journal, the New England Journal of Medicine, seeking to do about this? Well, to help approach these knowledge gaps, the journal announces the launch in this issue of a new review article series centered on fundamental and emerging concepts in nutrition, ranging from the basic pharmacodynamics of food to evolving topics such as the relation between the gut and immunity and the role of the gut microbiome in health and disease. They're asking for feedback and suggestions. Then they finish up with, we hope that these reviews will highlight how food is selected, ingested, digested, and metabolized, allowing clinicians to tailor it as prevention and intervention for many common diseases. Let us move toward abandoning food for thought and adopting food as practice to improve the health of our patients worldwide. Well, I suppose at least this is something. At least the New England Journal of Medicine is talking about this as opposed to not talking about this. I am by nature an optimistic person. I like to think that good things will happen. But spare me my skepticism. When I know the history of the New England Journal of Medicine, I know what it has become now, which is essentially a political publication. All you have to do again is go to their website and look at the types of articles and agendas they are promoting. Forgive me for being very skeptical indeed that they really want to focus on the true root causes and make a change. They will do whatever they are told to do. They will only publish what the narrative allows them to and what their big sponsors want them to. They won't really address the true root causes. All of us who are really dedicated to the cause know what the upstream causes are of our current chronic disease catastrophe. Is the New England Journal really going to be pushing for policies that make a difference, like making real food the default alternative, the cheapest alternative, by launching a campaign against ultra-processed foods, by being very honest and blunt with the majority of people that ultra-processed food intake, sugar intake, and carbohydrate intake is unacceptable and people should really take steps to cut back? Are they really going to do that? Or is it simply going to be mumbo jumbo, smokescreen, skirting around the real solutions, while chronic disease rates continue to soar and Big Pharma, their main sponsors, continue to profit? We shall see, but I will certainly be keeping an eye on this new series in the New England Journal of Medicine and keeping you updated accordingly. Thanks everyone for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. I appreciate all of your comments. Check out my website and my free newsletters. Those links are down below. Hit the like button if you like this video and the bell button for more similar videos in the future. We will speak again next time.